And welcome to Flying Tironan's Unfriendly Skies, where every other person wants you dead in the worst possible way. And you're going to announce some channel changes here. The name of the channel is officially changed to Tironan's Unfriendly Skies. And if that's not enough, we've also done some things with the artwork. The Patreon page link is now on the front page if you want to support the channel. I put a lot of work into it, so let me know what you think. Visit the page and change the artwork, and kind of been working on it on and off all day. So let me know what you think. Nothing else. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Alright, so we're going through and we're going to attack this, and I very cleverly tried to follow everybody else in, and they decided to go change to other things at the last minute. I don't know what that means, but by God, we're doing it. So, we've already started the attack. At this point, we're taking out the majority of this, but I'm having to take out the individual tanks and cooling towers one at a time. So we're going to do that. And you'll notice the ground pounder that is wandering around out there, he's actually taking something else, but I didn't know that at the time. Well, that's okay. So we're going to come back around. And again. And you'll notice it's a very long lead time to the rockets and the bombs refilling, so until that's done, I can't take the rest of the base. Well, that's alright. We'll do it the hard way. I'm keeping a very close eye on the radar while I'm doing this, because I was fully expecting enemy aircraft to show up with the base half taken. And you've heard me say before, until you take everything in the base, you're taking nothing. So if an enemy aircraft shows up and takes those last two cooling towers from me, I might as well have just given them to the enemy. So I'm kind of stuck here until I finish this up. And we're taking out the cooling tower here. Well, trying to take out the cooling tower. Using my flaps to slow down a little bit, but this is one very quick plane. In fact, I've been playing with this thing on and off all day too. And it makes if you take off all the ordnance, it makes a fairly decent high altitude heavy fighter. In fact, it's almost as fast at its cruising speed as an Me-262. Now, because you got so much of the you got so much speed to play with and the cruising altitude, the cruise is what the plane will naturally settle down to with the throttles all the way forward without using boost. And in a lot of ways, it's the most important factor in speed. Somebody can boost away from you, but they find it an awfully hard way to get away from you permanently. Especially if they do anything besides take a straight line across the entire map. Alright, we're almost got this done. Dropped 2,000 pounds of bombs on this to wipe it out, and that took the base. We're done with that. We're going to move on from here. Alright, so moving right along. I'm going to head on out, see what other mischief. I've still got a full load of rockets. And we have a base and two TAC bases, which has given us already a lead. What we need to do is extend that lead. I know somebody coming in to take this base, and in the name of being a general pain in the backside, I'm going to see if we can take this guy out enough. And I told you this is one very fast plane. Even with all the ordnance, it's a good 50 miles an hour faster than the XF-5U, which is one fairly quick aircraft. Alright, so we've chewed up some people. I'm going to head on. This is a very poor turn and burn fighter. It's really a boom and zoom, and it shows. The Turn time on it's almost 15 seconds, so you just don't dare get into a turning contest. You come back around. And there's a lot of planes over here. So now we got some reinforcements. We'll drive right back into it. Get clear of the mess. Come back around. All right. And let's go ahead and share the misery out a little bit here. Gotta kill a plane once in a while. Until I get bombs back, I'm really not going to do anything else anyway. We now own both the mining plants, and it is time for me to get out of this area. We're going to head on over. There's that XF5 view again. Kind of shoot him up last time. And he comes right back on my tail looking for revenge. Which I guess is okay. And you'll see him back behind me there. And I'm just going to keep on moving. And he notices he's losing ground and gives up. Which is the perfect time to do what every boom and zoom does. You get clear enough, you come back around. Get those mighty guns in front of us, and we're running right about 1,000 DPS. Out of the front end of this thing, line them up, light them up. And he's gone. Victory is in sight. Keep it up. All we really got to do is just keep him busy here for a little bit. This game is in the can. And I'm going to try a little speed here, see if I can get out of the way, and I can't. Okay. But it is far, far too late. All I can say, folks, is don't ever let somebody take two mining plants from you. It's now I don't know how much it's me, how much it's the bots, but I think I contributed with the first mining base. And that certainly threw a lot of points into it. And I did it without doing a whole lot of damage to the ground, actually. Ground targets was one thing you'll see coming up here. Okay, so 7,400 points, 74,000 points, I should say. 3 ground aerial targets, 3 ground attack targets, and assisted with some to shoot them up pretty good so somebody else could get them. Trying to finish up kills in this, like with any of the heavy fighters, is usually a bad mistake. When you start turning, you start losing altitude. Not a smart move. As long as they want to stay fairly linear, you can take them out. And I'm pointing out and highlighting the guys that really helped here. Make sure that you say hi to them, tell them what good pilots they are. All right. So, very successful. This thing I played with, I actually hunted down and killed ME-262s. The guns and rockets on them are pretty good. You can make this thing go anywhere from 6 miles an hour slower than a ME-262 to dropping down in the mid 350s in the cruise speed and just acting like a hybrid GA multi-op and heavy fighter, because it really can do it all. All right, folks, that's going to wrap this one up for today. I also want to thank you for being here. I want to tell you how much I appreciate it, and I want to let you know how much I appreciate you. Take a look at the channel, tell me what you think, and we will see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Nothing's going to change. But the things I want you to note on the channel page, take a good look at the artwork. I worked pretty hard on that. You'll notice a Patreon link there if you want to use it. And there is a new look to it, a new name to it. If you ever have any trouble, just hit the watermark. It'll take you straight to the page. Okay? Anyway, thank you very much. We'll see you again tomorrow.